Buenos días, toda mi gente bonita del Belly. Aquí estamos otra vez en Week 3 del hashtag OVT. Quiero darles una disculpa porque no tuve que... Los hago son Tuesdays, pero les había dicho que iba a estar afuera porque fui para Houston a celebrar el birthday de mi señora allá en Houston y pues no llegué anoche como a las 9:30 de la noche y lo vamos a hacer hoy. Y vamos a hacerlo todos los días. Un día que no pueda, pues les voy a decir un día que antes que no, que va a ser otro día y la hora y todo. So, aquí estamos. Quiero darles las gracias a todos ustedes por tuning in. We're gonna we're gonna start with, ¿cómo la ven los Astros? Los Astros, they won the division. I know you Rangers fans are kicking rocks down the road. Like I said, I put a post last night. I said, finally something to cheer about because all the Texas, menos los Longhorns, of course, all of the Texas teams had lost. We've been losing for a couple of weeks now. No, Texas no, pero los Cowboys. Y pues dije, chinga, déjame decirles, finally something to cheer about. Y luego le puse, please regard this post, all Rangers fans. Porque ustedes no llegaron no llegaron ni a una parte. Mando Delgado y Becky, I'm sorry for your team. I'm sorry for the Rangers. Maybe it was a fluke that they beat us. Because we always take the Silver Boot Series. But anyway, we're here today. Y antes de nada, déjame calibrarme. Ay, chinga, tenía un borrachín que jalaba en la yarda mía. Nomás oía el tronadillo de botes. Y luego abría la otra como que... Y luego, ¿qué más quieres que haga? ¿Corto la yarda o hago trim los bushes? But anyway, aquí estamos. We're going to go into the Longhorn game. Man, the Longhorn games are... Olvídate, you can always expect a 50-point spread between... It's a blowout. Hopefully they continue that way. And Manning Tyrasiao, I think he's going to be... I just heard that he's faster than Tyreek Hill in that scramble that he made for 60-something yards. I don't know how they time it, but now they can time it. Like the racehorses, this guy, all of a sudden he accelerated faster than Tyreek Hill. One of those Tyreek Hill's explosive runs that he does was the Chiefs so many times, and now he's with the Dolphins. But chinga, the guy's been, he took over. I think he's a junior. Hopefully he stays until the senior. But he's a thoroughbred. So if all these guys have been getting 200 million and 240 million, whatever they've been getting, hasta Mahomes and those, everybody included, the whole league, they're not thoroughbreds because the thoroughbred, the grandfather won a Super Bowl. The two uncles have won a Super Bowl. Cooper Manning, his father, had to get out of football because he had some ligament issues, some tendon issues, and he had to get out of football. But todavía queda el Coyote. I mean, in high school, he's got another son, quarterback, coming in high school. Todavía ni entra y luego sigue otro. So these guys have been in football forever. The team that gets this son, Manning, or the one that's coming, I hope it's Cowboys, one of them. I don't care if we get this one or the other one. Let's get one. Hopefully Jones will not make it till the other guy gets into college. He'll pass away, and I heard that he was gonna sell the team. I've been hearing he's gonna. I mean, who the hell thinks he's gonna sell the team? But the fans are asking for his resignation. I've been reading it all over. Yeah, the fans can ask. I mean, I've been asking for fruit stamps for a long time, but I'm not gonna get them. So he's the owner. He's $10 billion. That's what the franchise is worth. So I'm pretty sure he's got to come in there with, 15? He's got to have supposedly he's going to ask the guy Saudi Arabia or somebody to come in. That's what the news is saying right now. I don't believe it. I think he's going to stay there till they take him out in a wheelchair and put him out in a home somewhere. And Amigos del Valle, lo van a dejar para Amigos del Valle. Ahí lo van a dejar un ratito y luego Stephen Jones will take over. But chinga, he's been doing bad. Dak Prescott, he should have never paid that guy. Washington Redskins, just the starter Washington Redskins. He's a Heisman Trophy. Jalen Daniels, se llama el guy. 3 games, the guy is doing awesome. He's 2-1 right now. He bought. I didn't even think I came out 8-8 in my predictions. I mean, all these teams were losing. Of course, I picked with my heart: Cowboys, Texans, 49ers. They lost. Chiefs should have lost, but of course, you have the referees always helping them out, and they get the win, and they'll get next week's win because they're gonna play some. They're not gonna play the teams that they've been playing. Pero chinga, like I'm saying, let's go into it right now. The the Patriots got their butt kicked. I was gonna say ass, but I'm not sure. I don't want to be. I can say ass. No one. The Patriots got their ass kicked 24 by the Jets. Aaron Rodgers has been playing good football. Say what you want about Aaron Rodgers. He pushed the coach. I've been watching these things on social media that the guy didn't want to give him a hug, and we don't know what they're saying. He looked mad, of course, but we all can be. Nobody. You don't like to be hugged, or he don't like. He is jinx. The guy's like one of those guys that don't touch me till it's over. It's not over till the fat lady sings. After the game, if you want to give me the ball for MVP, you can give me the ball, but not right now. So I think he's one of those guys. He's a perfectionist, and everybody was saying that he's got ego problems. Y yo le puse de volada a los guys. Le dije, ¿sabes qué? I'll trade for him immediately. I'll give you Prescott if you want. I'll take Rodgers. Because the guy goes like this in the ball, in las meras manos. Y Prescott goes like this, and it's a wobbly ball, and it never gets there. I don't know, 200, what did they give him? 240 million? Really? Wow. They should have give Rodgers is 42, actually. I think it's 42. 42, and yeah, he's 42, and Prescott is 31. Fíjate, we're gonna have him for 4 more years. He's gonna be 35. Olvídate, he's not doing well at all. Let me give you another thing on the fantasy football. I saw something on fantasy football. You know who the leading guy is in most of the fantasy football? Our kicker. Our kicker is beating Tyreek Hill in the fantasy points, is beating Patrick Mahomes, is beating a lot of people. The Packers guy, the Raiders guy that came from the Packers, Adams, beating him also. Like 2 or 3 quarterbacks and like 4 or 5, like I'm talking a list of about 10 or 12 people. Our kicker is beating the wide receivers and quarterbacks for fantasy. So imagínate, if it was all about kicking, we'd be number 1 because we got the number 1 kicker. But of course, este jale no es de kicking 3 points. It's about 7 points and scoring. Our game started off slow. Cowboys started off slow. I thought it was gonna be a blowout, and then something happened in between, and we got the first with the changes of the rules. We got the first sideline kick. They gotta announce it. They gotta announce it now. So they already knew it was coming, and we still got it, and we had a chance to win. But of course, we came up short by 3 points. It was 28-25. Still, led us with a bad feeling in our mouth like last week. 49ers, it left us with a Cowboys fan. It left when the 49ers lose, it left us with a feeling that everything's going to be all right because they're 1-2 also. So we're 1-2. We're going to face the Giants 1-2. And let's see what happens. Washington, I was really impressed with the Washington Redskins. They got the Heisman Trophy winner. The guy, by the fourth quarter, he was perfect, like 9 for 10 or 10 for 10.5. By the fourth quarter, they had no penalties. They got a penalty like the middle of the fourth quarter. 1 or 2. They only have like 3 or 4 penalties in the whole game. That's how good the rookie's doing. He's a rookie. And he was throwing bombs. And everything he threw, he connected. And the receivers and all the players. Once you get a quarterback like that, everybody blocks. Everybody wants to play. And that's the thing the Cowboys don't have. Nobody has. I wouldn't. I would just. The guy doesn't make the plays. He could be open, he could be whatever. He throws a wrong pass to the wrong person that's covered, and it's always a flick to one side or a flick to the other side. He can't reach it. He doesn't reach it. Down, if he goes long like Daniels did for the Washington Redskins, it's 50-50. And this guy made two, not just one, two. And the guy was on the one of them in the last one. He was on the ground. He didn't even see it before he launched the ball. Perfect touchdown. Same guy, same receiver, but it was perfect. And everybody was saying, "This guy's good. We hadn't noticed him yet. Maybe we're waiting for his mistakes. Maybe he's ready. He don't gonna make mistakes. He's a Heisman Trophy winner." So those are the things that we need our team to make. Anyway, the Green Bay Packers, le voy a mandar saludos a mi amigo, me dijo que le mandara saludos, mi amigo Mr. Gonzalez. ¿Cómo te digo, Gonzalo? I know you're out of town. Green Bay Packers doing well, and Malik Willis, they got a new, Jordan Love got hurt, and with their backup, they're still 3-0. So that's the things that we want in our team. So we got, we had like 8 teams or 7, 8 teams that were undefeated. Now we have 4 teams. The Steelers are undefeated. I saw the Steelers. They got a good team, a tough team. The running back ran over a lot of people there, and the quarterback scrambled for touchdowns. So they're undefeated. They're 3-0. The Buffalo Bills, they've been dissecting everybody. All for the first 2 games. Third game, they really went after. Of course, Jaguars are not doing well. They haven't won a game since, I think they're 0-8 since last year. The guy's doing awesome. The quarterback's awesome. It was a 40-point game, and the other guys got 10, 47-10, I think it was. Let me see, 47-10. I don't have to look at it. Great game. The Bills, Steelers, the Chiefs, of course, got helped again. I wanted to pick the Falcons. I picked the Chiefs, but I wanted to pick the Atlanta Falcons because Cousins is really doing really well. The play that Mahomes didn't got for the 49ers to win, that's the same play at the end that Cousins for the Falcons didn't get against them. That's how I just saw that. The same play. They called it one side for Mahomes, and they didn't call it for Cousins. Otherwise, he would have won. He would have got a first down on the 1 yard line, and they would have won. But this is what happens to Mahomes. He's either the luckiest guy in the world, or he's got someone on the payroll. Somebody's got someone on the payroll. But next week they're gonna win again. I don't remember now. I'll check later. Right now, for the predictions, I think they got a 0-3 team or something. So this is the way it is. The Bears, they lost to the Colts. Gili, segura. Finally, you got to win. Te mando saludos, Gili. Me hablaste que te mandaron saludos porque los Colts, yo creo que es el último win que van a agarrar, pero te lo voy a mandar para que no digas que soy bias. Los Texans, que Rob Romero de los Vikings, you guys are doing awesome. The quarterback's doing well. Olvídate, los hicieron garras a los Texans. Yo pensaba que los Texans estaban buenos. Hopefully he had an off day because he's got a not that well of a team coming up next. Hopefully they can bounce back and get 3-1. The Eagles beat the Saints. Who that came up short? So who that fans? I'm sorry for you guys, but the Eagles. Fíjate que the Eagles, it was a low scoring game. They didn't play well. Either the Eagles defense is a lot better than the Cowboys defense, but the offense is, and the Eagles have to be, both defenses have been good because it was 15-13. Olvídate, 15-12. Guys won at the end. El quarterback de los Eagles, pues, at the fourth quarter, he comes alive. Y el Derek Carr, pues, he's been traded. The guy's been an Eagle since he started. The other guy's been in, he came from the Raiders, and por algo te corren. Ya no tardan que me duele aquí, que me duele aquí, que me duele la espalda. Ya nomás sales perdiendo y algo te duele. He's 36 too. The other guy's in his early 30s. Anyway, the Chargers, The Steelers, como te digo, the Steelers, I thought the Chargers were going to win. The Steelers came up and shut my mouth because they played a wonderful game, beautiful game. Los Broncos, cuando nunca, le ganaron a Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Pensé que los Buccaneers tienen un defense bruto, le ganaron 26-7. Los Packers, of course, le ganaron a los Titans 30-14. Fíjate, the guy que Malik Willis era el second string quarterback que vino de los mismos team, Tennessee Titans. 4 months ago, they gave him away. They traded him to the Green Bay Packers. It came back to bite him in the ass because the guy made everything was perfect. I think he scrambled for one touchdown for one, and he I guess his yards were like 209, and he beat his whole team. So I'm pretty sure they're rolling around there and saying, "Chinga, why do we? This guy he didn't play like that with us." So he played like that against his whole team. So the Packers beat the Titans, and the Panthers, cuando nunca, beat the Raiders. When I picked the Raiders because I thought the Panthers hadn't won one. So the Packers won in a 36-22 in a decisive way. And then, of course, the Dolphins lost to the Seahawks. Seahawks are 3-0. I think they got a. I'll check right now, but I saw that he had a difficult team coming up. I think they'll be 3-1 next week. The Lions beat the Cardinals. I'm glad the Murray won last week, but the Lions are good. The Lions are pretty good. The Ravens, of course, beat the Cowboys 28-25. The 49ers, I'm sorry, but the Rams defeated the 49ers 27-24. 49ers fans, when you guys lose, it doesn't matter if we lose the Cowboys because we sleep like babies. The Chiefs should have lost, but they won 22-17. The Bills beat the Jaguars 47-10. The Commanders with their rookie quarterback 38-33. Now I'm gonna go and say that I'm gonna drink a couple of beers, maybe one. Porque traigo la garganta media reseca. Don't forget to follow, share, and subscribe to Facebook and Instagram. Search OVT YouTube, OVT in YouTube Original. Anything that you guys can contribute is really appreciated. It's a Cash App in the description. All donations are needed but not appreciated. T-shirts are coming up. I'm looking into it. I know a lot of people want T-shirts. I'm looking into it and trying to get the best price for you all because it doesn't make any sense to get a T-shirt here. Everything's gone up. Prices are going up. And it doesn't make any sense to get a T-shirt here. It's going to be $30-$40. Nobody's going to want to purchase it, and I don't want to sell that to you guys. So we're trying to do our best. We'll let you guys know maybe next week. Now we got we're going to go into something that I call random questions for Halloween. What do you guys think of Halloween decorations? Should Halloween decorations already be on your houses? I already saw a house in Houston, and they already had the houses. Some people have Christmas lights already. And some people don't even take them off. Some people have the Christmas lights all year long, and they just disconnect it, and then they connect it when it's November, ¿me entiendes? Porque la luz está muy cara la luz. So nomás la conectan y luego si la chinga lleva si no prende, yay, pues I gotta replace the whole shit. Then we go to Walmart. But if you take too long, of course, the only color you get is green. You can't get the ones that you want. Everybody wants the white ones. You get green or red. You can't get or multiple colors. But I hope everybody in the valley usually decorates. If not for a Halloween, it's always for Christmas. And it's really nice to go down the neighborhood and see the best houses. I think they have the competitions, and some of the houses on Pike Street, they used to have competitions. I don't know where else. I know in Houston, when I go over there, you usually go and they have a whole street, and they do Halloween, and they do the Christmas, and they even got a Santa there. No, they go all out. So all the whole neighborhood. So you go in the street, and they have it lighted, like if you're going to, and then they have a house with the Santa Claus ahí for the pictures y todo. Y yo, oye, vato, aquí está bruto el pedo. I wish I lived here when I was a kid. No, pues nosotros no. No, they didn't even wrap. Vamos a te iban a regalar una bolsa la misma bolsa que la compraron, nomás le quitaban el ticket era una de Walmart o en aquellos tiempos era TG, que era TGNY, me mandaban un regato de TGNY y todavía estaba en la bolsa de TGNY y le ponían un bobo en la bolsa. Estaban muy jodidos en aquellos tiempos. Pero ahora, gracias a Dios que los niños, pues, piensen. Y nosotros sabíamos que era. Yo sabía que el papá mío era el Santa Claus, ahí andaba, nunca dormía, lo estaba esperando que ponía los regalos el último día. Decía, ay, duérmate, ya, duérmate. No, no, no va a venir Santa, me decía. Ya están en el carro, le decía yo. Ahorita vas a abrir la cajuela y va a haber regalos de madre. Y estaba, pues no estaban rap, nomás estaban, porque no les iban a hacer rap, pues tenían que poner el último día. Y ya pues al último se quedaba dormido uno, pero en la mañana te levantabas y ahí estaban. Entonces pues se sacaba la edad del jefe, aunque pues no había mucho wrapping decoration. Lo único que agarraba wrapping decoration era mi mamá, que le compramos ya más grandes nosotros, le compramos en el Wells y ahí mismo te lo hacían, o en el Bells más antes, ahí mismo te lo hacían wrap y ya quedaba todo madre, ¿me entiendes? Pero we're gonna go now. Hopefully everybody has a good holidays. They're coming up. Like I said, I was in Houston, drank my ass off over there. It was a party every day, y por eso no tengo muchas ganas de. Right now, I think I'm peeing like 80 proof. So, I've been doing bad. I fell off the wagon, and I think I fell into the barrel. But anyway, we're gonna go into predictions now. Predictions are for the Cowboys play tomorrow. Cowboys play tomorrow. They're gonna play against the Giants. They're both 1-2, and I predict the Cowboys are gonna take them. Of course, the Saints are playing the Falcons. The Falcons just came off a close loss against the Eagles. No, against the Eagles. They came up against a close call against the Chiefs, and then they came against a close call against this team also this week. But I think I'm gonna take the upset. I think the Saints. I'm gonna take the Falcons to beat the Saints because I really like Cousins, and I really don't think Carr. He always starts the same, and he ends up doing bad. Of course, the Panthers won their first game. They're 1-2, and the Bengals have not won one. They should have won a couple of them. So I'm gonna go with Joe Burrow to win his first game against the Panthers. I'm gonna go. I guess I know the Rams lost, but I'm gonna go with the Rams to beat the Bears. The Vikings and the Packers. Now this is Jordan Love's coming back. He's gonna play. So they got their first string quarterback, and they're 2-1, and of course the Vikings are 3-0. I'm gonna go with the Vikings to beat the Packers this week, and they're gonna be our first and 4-0 team. The ones that are coming up. I think the Texans will beat the Jaguars. Texans are doing really, really bad. And I'm going to pick the Steelers to be 4-0 also against the Colts. I'm going to pick the Jets. I know the Broncos won their first game this week. I'm going to go Jets. Aaron Rodgers should have enough in his tank at 42 to beat the Broncos. And I'm going to go for the Eagles to win again against the Buccaneers. I know the Buccaneers lost this week also, but I'm going to go again on 2 losses in a row. The Cardinals and the Commanders, I'm going to go with the Commanders. I love what I saw with their new quarterback, and he's doing well. I don't even want to play him. I don't know what the Cowboys will play him. He's doing awesome. The Patriots and the 49ers, I'm going to go with the 49ers to come back after 2 losses and beat the Patriots. The Chargers and the Chiefs, I know the Chargers lost last week. But the Chiefs are going to be 4-0 also as a second team. So it's going to be the Steelers and the Chiefs 4-0. And the Raiders and the Browns. The Raiders are going to beat the Browns. And the Bills and the Ravens. I know the Ravens beat us 28-25, but the Bills won 47-10, and they're 3-0. So I'm going to go with the Bills. I know they're playing at Ravens at home. I'm going to go with the Bills to be 4-0. And we're going to have the Seahawks. Of course, the Titans and the Dolphins first. I got the Titans winning at Miami, and I got the Seahawks winning Well, actually, they're playing the Lions, so I'll go with Detroit and the Seahawks. We're only gonna have the Bills, the Bills, the Steelers, and the Chiefs at 4-0 come next week if all goes well with my predictions. And of course, let us know if you all like our show. Send us some comments, send us some suggestions, and we'll be here Tuesday. If nothing goes, nothing. If a hurricane doesn't come, we'll be here Tuesday. And the power don't go out, we'll be here Tuesday. I'm going to the beach. I'll be at South Padre Island this weekend. I'm gonna go there for a 3-day weekend. Voy para allá para Claytones a ver qué hay allá, echarme un solazo porque ya, como me estoy viendo en la cámara ahorita como que estoy medio, como un pollo de HB, medio blancón. So I'm gonna go get me my son for the weekend and come back rejuvenated. I'm not gonna drink too much because I've drank so much this weekend. I shouldn't be alive. But anyway, we got you all, honey. Of course, always stay tuned to #OVT. The best in the valley. Ciao.